They are going up and down this field unscathed. It's like a varsity team playing a JV team at this particular point. Little to no resistance. They are clicking. People are speaking so highly of them. They're on top of the world. They are clicking, and things are looking very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. John People says if they played in Florida all season long, they'd go to the show. Not wrong. But this is where the Miami Dolphins season, guys, comes to a fork in the road. Right now, they are 5-0. They are with the Jets and the Miami Dolphins. They're both leading ESPN Sports Center. They're both leading every NFL show out there. Are the two Super Bowl teams, or the Super Bowl teams coming from the East is going to be the Jets or the Dolphins. Dolphins are 5-0. Everything's clicking. Everything's happening. Week 6 is the bye week, which sucks for them because they're clicking. They're looking nice. And they go on the road after the bye week, week 7 versus the Indianapolis Colts. This is a stretch of the season that is going to make or break the Miami Dolphins seasons, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This week 7 game and beyond is going to make or break the Miami Dolphins season. Already they are 5-0. They're 5-0. They had the bye week. They're looking fresh. They're looking smooth as silk, right? This is the game that I went back and forth on all day long, all week long. This week 7 game had me thinking, man, first of all, if you have not been to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana, it is a really, really cool place to play. The crowd is just obnoxiously loud all game long, and the fans aren't really engaged. It just echoes, and it's nonstop. James thinks it might be the first possible loss right here. And you know what? I agree. I think the first loss of the season comes week 7 for the Miami Dolphins versus the Indianapolis Colts. It's kind of a perfect storm, right? They started off the season 5-0, go into a bye week. People are talking high of them. They're crushing the opponents. They are running up and down the field nonstop. Going to Indianapolis, potentially overlooking the Colts. Oh, Colts, right? Whatever. It's just the Colts. Rookie quarterback. I know he's the second-year quarterback, but rookie quarterback, young head coach. Colts win this game. Colts win this week 7 game. Rob Green is in the chat. He says Dolphins defense was hobbled with injuries after Christmas last year. Hopefully they stay relatively healthy this season. That seems to be a common theme in the comments. Health, health, health. Right now, first loss of the season to the Indianapolis Colts. Giving us a week 8 matchup. Finally back at home, right? This is week 8. This is late October. Could potentially be warm still. Could potentially be a hurricane or a monsoon outside. But it doesn't matter. The Miami Dolphins heard the noise. You guys are just flukes. You guys are just this. You guys are just that. Whatever, right? They step it up, and they beat down the Arizona Cardinals. Many people are kind of thinking Cardinals might be sleepers. Cardinals might be a little bit this, might be a little bit of that. Unfortunately, I'm not sold on the Cardinals as of right now. I've watched a couple of their mini camps and OTAs. Obviously, I'll dive deeper into that once we really start breaking down their schedule. But right now, I'm not impressed with them at all. And I think the Miami Dolphins flex on the Arizona Cardinals, giving them their 6th win of the season. 6-1 now on this young NFL season. Give us a week 9 matchup. This matchup could potentially determine the division. Miami Dolphins going to Buffalo in the first week of November. This is another game that I have circled. This is a stretch of games that I have circled here. From week 9 to week 13, 14-ish. This is the stretch of games that really, really the Miami Dolphins need to focus, right? Week 9 is kind of the dog days of the NFL season if you're an NFL player, right? Hype for us, right? Hype for us fans. Ooh, we're finally getting in the groove. It's cold outside. We got nothing else bad to do. Let's bring inside, right? The Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins this week 9 game. I do not have faith in the Miami Dolphins going anywhere on the road from November on and winning a game. I just don't. I don't care if it's to Kansas City. I don't care if it's to LA. I don't care if it's to Buffalo. I do not have faith in the Miami Dolphins on the road from November on. Giving them their second loss of the season. Giving us the Week 10 matchup. What did I just say? They're on the road. They're on the road versus the LA Rams. Rams are obviously not going to be as good as last season. If you talk to the experts, right, last season, the Rams were going to be, whatever, they're out of it. They're playing for a first-round pick. Matthew Stafford get traded to Dallas, whatever, right? Rams kind of shocked the world and made the playoffs. With that being said, I think the Rams are going to kind of have that chip on their shoulder this season. I think the Rams are kind of going to step up to these big games here. And the Miami Dolphins is going to be a big game. It is a Monday night game in LA, and I think the Rams step up, and I think to give the Miami Dolphins a second loss in a row in 3 of their last 4. People right now are kind of scratching their heads. Miami Dolphins, what happened? You guys were 5-0. You were flying high.